everyone, and welcome to 3-Minute Mastery. My name is Hakim, and as always, we are fumbling through life together, one lesson at a time. Today I want to talk to you about making the higher choice. You see, so many times in life we make choices and we make decisions based on the way we are conditioned to make those choices or decisions. As we are growing up, we learn through our parents how to react to certain situations or how to handle situations. And as we grow up, we obviously learn through friends, we learn through society, TV, you name it. All of these things are teaching us how to react to obstacles that happen in our life. So what we're doing is we're reacting to things based on what we've been taught in the past. And sometimes those reactions aren't the most positive reactions, sometimes they're not the best reactions. So what I want to posit to you today is this. Instead of making decisions based on our past conditioning, why can't we make decisions based on the greatest version of ourselves, let's say 20 or 30 years down the line? So what I like to do sometimes is if an obstacle comes my way, if a situation comes my way, I ask myself, what would the future version of myself do in this situation right now? As an example, something were to happen in my life, and I would picture myself 20 years from now or 30 years from now. The amount of wisdom that I would have gained in the next 20 or 30 years would allow me to react to that particular situation in a different way. Just like the way you react to a situation now may be a little bit different than the way you would have reacted to a situation, let's say, 20 years ago. Why can't we make decisions now based on our best version of ourselves 20 years into the future? That higher self that I'm talking about is always available. You always have access to it. And that higher self that we're talking about is the self that is full of wisdom. It's that self that is connected to the whole universe. It's that self that is connected to all living things. Making the higher choice is not as difficult as you may think it is. I mean, we always have access to that higher self. If you think to yourself right now, who's the person that I would want to be 20 years from now? You don't have to wait 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years to become that person or to make those decisions. Because that person that you're thinking about already exists. And that person that you're thinking about already exists on a higher plane. So all you need to do is access that person. And you do that by letting it come through you. The first thing that you need to do is just have the will and have the desire to have access to who that person is. Next time a situation or an obstacle happens in your life that you feel is just too overwhelming, or you feel you would actually revert back to the preconditioned response that you were taught when you were a kid or that you learned from your parents, instead of making that response or having that response, access your higher self and make the higher choice. It's something that we all have access to, and we've all had access to it since the beginning of time. All the information that we need about ourselves and all the information that we need to make any decision about any obstacle that we face already exists up there. We just need to access it and let it flow through us. And once you start doing that, every single decision that you make in your life becomes that much easier. And it's done with integrity, which is huge. Thanks so much for listening. My name is Hakim, and I haven't told you anything that you already don't know.